Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Morning, everybody. Good morning. Call the meeting to order. We got a forum. I'd take the motion to approve the agenda in the minutes. So moved. I'll second it. All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Morning, Rich. Morning. Couple things, was trying to straighten roads up, need some more moisture, which we'll probably get this week. Last week I went and had a meeting with our bridge consultant to try to get some of these short bridge span bridges bundled. I think we're probably going to bundle about 7 or 8 of them. It's going to be a costly adventure, but we got to get some of those things fixed. Throw in the hydraulics and then we'll put them. Since it'll be local, we can do the local letting and we can do it as soon as we get everything designed. So that'll be that. There's a couple of bridges that are going to be state bridge funds. So that process will take a little longer, but we'll use that money instead of local money. And then I also did, when I got done with that meeting, went to talk to V&K and sat down with Jason and their architect there to talk about our shop there, our new shop facilities and things like that. Just kind of in the preliminary, here's what kind of things we're looking at putting in for a building, shop size, things like that. So just to kind of more of a sit down, what are you looking for? And of course we want bare bones, but we still need, how big a shop, things that we want in the shop. They're going to probably put something together maybe this week and get me like an idea of what it could cost us. Looking at some past plans that they had and some past buildings they had. It'd be expensive, but so I did set up the building such that we would split them obviously with conservation and try to have enough room for meetings and I think the idea for our building, I did talk to Jim, basically, Jim and I have our own offices, we can do cubicles beyond that. Having a big enough meeting room for those guys in that shared facility for meetings. Bathrooms in a small break room. Break room could be the meeting room. Just like I said, they'll get back to me maybe this week or next week on just a shot in the dark of what we should try to budget for. When you start thinking about that facility, a shop, cold storage, we're gonna have to a substantial amount of money. But we'll know more when we submit something to me, and then we can work on beyond that, talk with Jim a little bit more about what he's looking for. So kind of getting that ball rolling. Sounds good. That we need to do. All I got for you. Okay. You did anything for Rich? Nope. Okay, thank you. Oh, drainage. Valerie? You guys look over the claims standpoint. Yep. Any questions, comments? If not, if they motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims.
No, second. All right. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Work orders all covered, Val?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I just have our joint district 3 with Winnebago. So I sent you guys the kind of proposed project report last week. They met on Friday. They had Nathaniel Joseph come over as commissioner. They did make some changes, so he's gonna send me those as soon as he has them. And then he's hoping this week or next week to get a time scheduled for like a meeting for that one with you guys, or one of you guys, or whoever wants to go.
Sure.
But my question I had with Nathaniel, so I know for other districts coming up, we agreed on $25 an hour for commissioner rate, $50 minimum, no mileage. But since he had like an hour of drive time over and back, we want to pay him for that hour of drive time.
But I'd
Just not
say
the mileage, but
well, that's part of his time,
yeah.
whether it's set 2 hours in the meeting, he still had to.
Okay.
So I would say so.
I agree with that.
Cause he had 2-hour meeting and then 1-hour drive time, so I could pay him for 3 hours.
Yeah. I'd say that's fine.
That'd be fair.
I'll just have that ready for next Monday for
do that, because otherwise it's gonna be tough to get people to wanna do it.
Right.
Any did spend time on the road.
Take time out of your day and do that for little pay is awful money, so. Yep, I'll agree.
That's all we're good.
You do anything about it? Alrighty, thank you. No claims this week.
I got payroll.
Oh, payroll claims. They're motion to approve payroll. Second.
I'll second it.
All in favor, aye? Both? Carried. Any reports? Clerk of court and auditors. Their motion to approve the reports.
I'll make a motion to approve the report.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye? Aye, both?
Signature.
Oh, no,
Money coming in. All right, any payroll, eligibility, whichever, can you take your license? No liquor license? I can't remember proxy.
We started doing this last year. Basically, you're given permission to me and Jeff to take care of insurance issues.
Right. We have a motion to approve the member proxy, is there a second?
I'll second it.
All right, any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, aye? Aye, opposed? Motion carried. You said you just signed this one?
I think the top. Or one. One is you. Yeah, the top one is you. I'll fill in the rest of it.
Building and grounds, I still gotta reach out to that elevator company, I had a little bit of a battle on the phone, so. We'll get through their automation next time.
And I gotta work on the other one,
Push that stuff off for next week then. 13. There'll be a little discussion, but no action. We have an offer on that land of the water tower property. As you guys can see, the resolution is there. However, we cannot accept any of that stuff until after the public hearing's open.
yeah. I was torn. I didn't know if you'd acknowledge or accept or do anything or,
We're
yeah.
gonna do that, we'll just go with the resolution portion and then go through the process. And then after the public hearing, then we can accept any offers. With respect to buy-in and development agreements. And the way that resolution will read is that you're basically giving me the authority to sign any of those agreements at the time, so.
And then we got the final copy of the development agreement.
Yes, yeah. So like I said, none of that, so that'll all come together at the same time of the sale. And the development agreement all come together at the same time. After the public hearings. So how about that resolution, Jackie, to sell the real estate? Okay, resolution 2024-16, it's hereby resolved, the Worth County Board of Supervisors proposes to sell and convey the interest to Worth County to TMM Johnson Properties LLC for $60,000 with an agreement to develop said property in the near future. The following described real estate, which is the water tower property out northwest of casino. As further resolved that the public hearing on the foregoing proposal shall be held at 9 AM on May 13th, the Supervisors Chambers of Worth County Courthouse. And a notice of hearing shall be published as required by law. Adopted today. Is there a motion to approve the public hearing notice resolution? Right, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Any discussion? If not, I will do a roll call vote. Loberg,
Yay.
Maybe.
Aye.
Stone, aye. Motion or resolution is adopted. Also, we posted in the paper. Okay. And those, water system improvement, Jason's got that out. For bid, so should be hearing from him whenever that's overdue. When was Betco, Melissa?
Just our exec board meeting is today.
Forest City, right?
Yep.
Okay, we will be there.
To get it right on the firecrackers.
Thank you. Yep.
Already put in my application.
Put in your request, right, fire truck? All right, EMS discussion, I kind of going through that process today, so. If there's anything else, anyone else with their plans? People service, water, wastewater. So. We've had this discussion before. And I just made the comment to them about. You know, they wanna paint the water tower, put a new sign up. I said, let's see, don't want to buy it. Well. Peoples. Called me about that, if I was actually serious or just making a joke. Well, I said both, cause we have talked about it. Is that something we would want to kind of look into? Selling those facilities? I mean. I don't know. We're in the utility business and it shouldn't be, but. We're also. You know, it's just kind of up to you guys. If we wanna look into what that would be or what it would take or. What the benefits would be.
They all or nothing.
Yeah,
That's pretty much, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I think. And
I struggle with it because I know nothing about it. I'm glad you know all about it, but it's, I mean, there's so much. And there's been so much lack of maintenance the last few years because of, you know, I'm not saying we're not. We have
It's-
water issue, but we get it off our plate, I guess, and yeah, should it be profitable? Yes, but
Well, in all honesty, we've been making money on it.
yeah.
The county has, so it's not like it's,
Yes and no.
yeah,
It's-
you know,
One's offsetting the other.
Yeah.
it's maintained and the rates are gotta go up. We're working on that too. We know that, but.
But any
it's-
capital stuff going forward,
There's some of that figured into the new rates, but yeah, you know, it's one of those where. Yeah, I don't know. So. Like I say, we can pursue it, look into it. If it's a
Yeah,
no, it's a
I mean,
no.
I'd say we ought to look into it. I thought you were joking too, but.
it doesn't hurt
We've
to look.
We've joked,
We've
we've joked about.
jokingly said this, but,
Yeah.
and I think it's just a matter of.
Every time you turn
Yeah.
around, something's wrong, or, you know, they've
Yeah.
had a water issue, or, and it wasn't getting addressed quick enough, I think, where. This way, I mean, like I say, it gets it out of our hair,
I would love to have it in somebody else's.
and it becomes a taxable facility, I mean. you know,
Ding, ding.
Very much a taxable.
Yeah,
facility. All of it.
will we make as much money for the county off of taxation as we do off of profit, you know what I mean?
Even if we made a quarter of it with no headaches, it'd be worth it.
Our insurance will go down too.
Even if we don't make
Yeah.
that much, to have that available out there for the business that wanna come in.
Yeah.
Is a
Right.
plus.
Right.
You know, we don't. It's more there for. The people that,
You know, I don't think it's a hindrance to getting new, I mean, we don't own, it's not a hindrance to developing new businesses out there, because they're still gonna have to be competitive, I mean, they're gonna want new business
Yeah,
to come, so their rates are gonna be out of. And we should be the same as any public utility.
and it's not, you know, it's one thing people seem to forget is the smaller facility, the smaller population. Technically, you should pay more because you don't have a lot of people to spread it around. You gotta treat the water this way no matter what. You gotta treat the wastewater this way no matter what. If you can spread that out over thousands of people, it makes your bill more reasonable. But if you guys spread it out over hundreds, you know, you just gotta pay a little more. And the rates out there, even the new rates aren't that bad because. The reason the casino bill looks high is because they use a lot of water.
Mhm.
The hotels use a lot of water, so, you know. You're paying by the gallon for what goes through there, so.
I have no issue pretending, I mean,
well, I think we ought to pursue it for sure.
I'd be good with it.
What's that?
I'd be good with it.
the one that's.
Well, it seems like the wastewater treatment plant every time we turn around something.
Yeah.
We're going up at one of these meetings for, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that.
In the infrastructure out there, it's not 100-year-old stuff where. it's still new. It's about as good as you're gonna get if you built it all today, you know?
Well, I'm guessing water at some point, it's not gonna, you're gonna want something better than that little
That's-
building that everything's squeezed
That's gonna be
into.
the next step. You know, we'll obviously continue with the connection to the water tower and what we're doing, but
Yeah, we definitely gotta do that.
yeah, so, okay,
Pick it up.
I'll just
Yeah.
take that as, I'll just do some research and start some conversations, I guess, and then, if we all get serious about it, we'll get some attorneys involved and some numbers going, and
Nothing to it.
okay. Works for me. Budget update, we're
Yeah, we're done with, yeah.
sitting on that, aren't we? So we actually approve it after
The 22nd,
22nd, right? Yeah.
next week, time flies.
Department heads already. Ready?
For emergency management, on the hazard mitigation plan, we are up to the point where we're gonna be putting out the draft. For public comment, that should go on to probably later today, it should go on to the county website and on the social media page. Also, there'll be a link for people to go in there, and it's set up, I looked at it this morning. It goes in, takes you into like a little virtual room where you can click on the banners and get the information, it'll take you to the draft, it'll take you to some of the maps that they use in the plan and stuff like that, and then there's a link you can click on and you can go in there and leave your comments. And then your affiliation, whether you're the general public, whether you're a member of local governments, other levels of government or whatever, and then what jurisdiction you live in or reside in, stuff, and it gathers that information, and that they would like to have that all back in by like April 26th, I think, so couple weeks, it'll be up for public comment. Anybody that's interested in that, please go on that into those links, look around, give your comments, feedback, it's important and valuable that we get that.
Gotta be. Proactive instead of reactive.
Absolutely.
Sounds good to me.
I did talk with Caltech last week. They said the schedule is on schedule for the replacement of the quad car laptops and radios and stuff, so that's moving forward. They're still looking at the last week of May to have those involved.
Good. Well.
Uh,
Weekly.
I had Partners for Children and we basically just went through the financials. She did give us an update on the libraries. Both Grafton, Joyce and Kensett all put in for the reading programs and got money. So I got 3 of them involved this year instead of 1, which is good. Then we had an EMA meeting and that was just basically to do the budget amendment to get the new tablet for the inside of your vehicle. You did give us an update on the conservation buildings, which we've already been through about the 12-foot doors instead of the 14-foot doors, and you got them all up to date on that. And then I had a North Iowa Children's Alliance. And we are going to continue with Saragordo County as our fiscal agent, and Tony is the employer of record. And then we did authorize again to have our preschool applications. We started this last year, done in Spanish also. So we did do that, and then we made some policy changes, basically to just minor stuff as far as the policy changes went to give us more information on things. But that's what I had for the week. Okay. All right.
I had just had a hazmat meeting and there was really nothing there to report. The general meeting pretty quick.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything last week, still. But lucky. Yeah, we can cover everything else, haven't we? Just one minute thought for
That was the
public hearings.
agenda, look, or the future agenda, look. Am I missing anything yet?
That one to you. Is Peter Hill coming here? Are they doing the?
Yeah, we actually just talked to him again and, they found some, pretty decent or favorable rates for the employees, so,
So you sent that.
You sent that,
on Friday?
yeah, so they'll be doing something soon.
Are they gonna come here though personally or?
Not sure yet.
Zoom again? Yeah, please.
Oh, and I just got an email, I'm going through the insurance policy right now and we hadn't insured, Kennison's building yet.
Oh, yeah.
And, they think that 350,000 is too low.
Yep.
Of course. But I guess, what do you guys wanna put it in at? Or do you have an idea? I look at our policy and it seems like
Well-
there's a lot of buildings that are kind of crazy high too. And
It's
it
gonna
just,
change the more it gets finished here as
Yeah.
well, so it's, like right now,
if we just
the way
start.
it's
somewhere-
constructed, it's not. Just to put up a shell is kind of what it is, there's not a lot more to it.
They'd say,
Yeah.
a minimum $500,000 it could show
I'll come up with $500,000
Okay.
and then we'll.
up. I don't know if I mean.
Yeah.
And then
I could be off on
we
that.
can adjust it.
Then adjust accordingly once it gets closer to completion.
Yeah,
Well, that's.
cause there'd be a lot of money put in.
It's going on the inside, you know, when they're getting finished building, they're worth more per square foot, so.
Building a house, farther you go, the more you gotta increase it.
I'd say that was $500,000, you know.
Yeah.
I think we can fix that, all of our content should still be covered, cause that'd be part of Jim's.
Yeah,
And
that
or-
won't change. We're just
inventory, right?
securing that building, that
Yeah.
nothing changes over there.
Not yet.
Cause that's all his inventory that he's got.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna recess until our public hearing at 9 o'clock, cause. Where we're at. We'll recess the meeting.
What, hold the whole thing. Seat on the John Deere went caught him right in the back.
Lucky.
Did that about 3-4 years ago.
Okay, it is 9 o'clock. I would take a motion to open the public hearing for the establishment of the Southeast Worth County EMS District. So moved. All right, is there a vote for their second?
I'll second it.
All right, roll call vote. Lowberg,
Aye.
Smithy,
All right,
Stone, aye. Public hearing is open. We are here for any public comment on the establishment of the Southeast Worth County EMS District. Now, would the public like to chat?
I'd just like to make a comment that, the support that we're getting from all the rural people and hopefully from the board. This is very important to us in the rural district, especially in the southeast. Basically, no ambulance service at this point. I've had nothing but good vibes from all of our people, rural people, that is. I can't tell you, I've even had one negative. So hoping that, you know, we've got our timeline. Obviously, we're trying to stick to it, and I still get questions, which is good. And I'm hoping that if I can answer any of you guys' questions, like, that you're not afraid to reach out to me either.
I think you know our opinion on it also.
I think it's going well.
Yep.
It's going well. You know, we still got some hurdles to get through, obviously. Yesterday at the pancake breakfast, first thing somebody said to me was, Manly just put in their paper, they want 36% tax increase, and you guys want tax increase to do EMS. It's like,
All right. Don't have much of a choice.
don't have much choice.
Right. Nobody likes it, but.
It is what it is.
Yep.
So, again, just thanking you guys for your support, and hopefully it continues to clear through the September election, and then we've got a lot of work to do after that.
All right. Yep.
So,
Well, thanks for.
I think we're getting there.
Thanks for rallying up all the troops in that area too, because it's been a joint effort with all the townships and it's.
Yeah,
Pretty
well,
good.
there's a lot of help from everybody. Steve's have worked hard at it.
Good.
So,
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Any other public, any other comments? Okay, well, I will take a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make that a
Do you
motion.
wanna do the resolution in the hearing or outside of the
We'll have to
hearing?
do it after.
Okay,
1 second.
Yeah, there's a motion by Enos, second by Mark to close the public hearing. Roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
maybe
All right,
Stone, aye. Public hearing is closed. All right, so I've got resolution 2024-17. It's a resolution to create the southeast.
you gotta
Work-
reconvene
Gotta
then, don't
reconvene.
you?
I'll reconvene the regular meeting. Thank you. All right, in front of us, we have a resolution to create the Southeast Worth County EMS District 2024-17. Comes now the Worth County Board of Supervisors and notes that on or about March 18th, 2024, the Worth County Board of Supervisors did receive petition to create an EMS district signed by more than 25% of the residents of the township of Lincoln, Union, and a portion of Danville, which is the East Township line to Jonquil Avenue. And that these same petitioners also own at least 25% of the taxable valuation of the proposed district. Whereas pursuant to the law, a public hearing was set for April 15th, 2024, with notice as required by law, at which public hearing was allowed to comment on the petition and proposed EMS district. It is hereby resolved that the Worth County Board of Supervisors does hereby establish the southeast of Worth County EMS district consisting of the townships of Lincoln, Union, and a portion of Danville, the East Township line to Jonquil Avenue. It is further resolved that a civil engineer with engineering firm of Eastern Kim located in Mason City, Iowa, is appointed to prepare the engineer's report as required by law. And that said report shall be filed with the Worth County Auditor's Office within 30 days unless said time period is extended for good cause.
Oh, yeah, it's, thank you.
There
We
you go.
always like
I figured
money.
you let me in for that.
Wow. This is the best one. I'm pretty sure.
This is pretty good so far.
Yeah,
Alright,
thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And you see that it's got an adoption date of the 22nd. We need to change that.
Oh, yeah, I'll,
Yeah, so this is hereby adopted today, April 15th, 2024. Is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to adopt that.
All right,
second.
okay, motion by Enos, second by Mark. Any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
Smithy,
All right,
Stone, aye. This notice is adopted, resolution is adopted. All right. Well, we will recess the regular meeting until our next public hearing at 9:30. Okay, it's 9:30. We will open the public hearing.
motion to open the floor.
Yeah, motion to open the public hearing for the Westward County EMS District.
so moved.
Okay, motion by Mark, second,
I'll second it.
Enos. Roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
maybe,
All right,
Stone, aye. All right, the public hearing is open on the establishment of the Westward County EMS District. Anyone from the public would like to comment? Now is the time to do so.
I guess I was just wondering if anybody, did everybody get their stuff there? So it's all good to go?
All good to go.
Yep, as far as townships, the
Yep.
rural. Yep, that's what we're here. We did the south portion, we're doing the west portion. And then the cities, I believe, are working on theirs tonight and tomorrow night with most of them, so it's,
But it looks like they're gonna be good to go too.
yeah, as far as we've been told, everybody's,
The numbers that I've gotten from all the cities, they're well within the parameters of it also, the 25% and 25%. Most of the cities are over that. even.
yeah, a lot of, quite a ways over it, so yeah, sounds
Like
like,
we've had overwhelming favor for it, you know.
that's a good sign.
So everybody's
Very good.
real good.
We appreciate your guys' help with that, because it's,
We did learn people don't answer the door.
Nobody got shot, did they?
I was gonna say.
You can hear people and we're like, I don't know.
A lot of dogs out there too, aren't there?
And you know, some of these old people got the TV turned up, and can't hear very well. So.
All right, I'll ask one more time, if anybody from the public would like to comment or question on the taxation EMS district. If not, I would take a motion to close the public hearing.
I'll make that a motion.
I'll say,
Okay, roll call vote, Lowberg,
Aye.
maybe
Aye.
Stone, aye. Public hearing is closed, and I will reconvene our regular meeting. And resolution 2024-18 comes to the table. Comes now, the Worth County Board of Supervisors. And notes that on or about March 18th, 2024, the Worth County Board of Supervisors did receive a petition to create an EMS district. Signed by more than 25% of the residents of the townships of Fertile, Bristol, Silver Lake, and a portion of Danville Township, which is the west township line to Jonquil Avenue. And these same petitioners also own at least 25% of the taxable valuation in the proposed district. Whereas pursuant to law, a public hearing was set for April 15th, 2024. With a notice as required by law, at which public hearing was allowed to comment on the petition and proposed EMS district. Is hereby resolved that the Worth County Board of Supervisors does hereby establish the West Worth County EMS district. Consisting of the townships of Fertile, Bristol, Silver Lake, and a portion of Danville, the west township line to Jonquil Avenue. It is further resolved that a civil engineer with engineering firm of Veedster & Kim in Mason City is appointed to prepare the engineer's report as required by law, that said report shall be filed with the Worth County Auditor's Office within 30 days unless said time period is extended for good cause. Adopted today, April 2024. Take a motion to adopt the resolution.
I will make a motion to adopt the resolution.
All right, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion? Hearing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Lowberg,
Aye.
Smithy,
Aye.
Stone, aye. This resolution is duly adopted. All right, that fulfills our agenda, right? Take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
No, I was looking at.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, gentlemen. See you tomorrow night.
Thank you.